Okay, I just wanted to go over a few things. I want to give you plenty of time to work on this, so I'll try not to go too long, but first, today you need to finish your quote log, okay? The quote log needs to be done today, because tomorrow we're going to write the analysis, and then Wednesday we're going to put the analysis away for a little bit, and we're going to read out of Wolf Farm, and it's going to be fun. So, try to stay focused, get the quote log done today. Okay, remember this is our prompt. You can find the prompt on Canvas under the analysis assignment. It also might be on your quote log as well. But this is what you're going to be writing your analysis about. This first paragraph, remember, it talks about how first person narrative is biased. We don't know the truth about other characters unless we get to hear from them ourselves. Just like you don't really know the truth of someone from just hearing about them from someone else, you really just have to get to know them. So we're kind of looking at that with this analysis. So you're going to be writing a 4-paragraph essay where you explain how Harper Lee characterizes the narrator Scout Finch, and explain how that characterization shapes the reader's perceptions of either one of the novel settings or one of the other characters introduced in the chapter. So, think about it this way. This claim is twofold. You are trying to come up with a characteristic for Scout Finch. So you're coming up with a word that you feel like describes Scout Finch, and then you're going to talk about how either the setting or one of the other characters helped you to define Scout Finch. We can learn a lot about someone by how they choose to describe things and their relationship with them. So, twofold. Who is Scout? And how does her perception of either the Radley house or Jem or Atticus help support your claim about who Scout Finch is, okay? So, I'm going to show you an example of a thesis or claim sentence. So, right here in pink, that is my claim sentence. I'm doing mine about Jem. And I say, through her unique voice, the reader gets to know Scout as a sensitive and playful storyteller. So, right there, that is my part 1, right? Scout as a sensitive and playful storyteller. I'm characterizing her. And now the second part, who portrays Jem as her proud older brother and also as her counterbalance. Okay, so Jem as her proud older brother. So, I've got my characterization for Scout, and because I am talking about another character, talking about characterization for Jem. So, you should come up with, before you do the quote log, what am I trying to say about Scout as a character? And what am I trying to say about my other topic? If you're doing a setting, how does it look? How does it feel? If you're doing a character, how would you characterize them? Okay? So, you can find this introduction on Canvas if you want to look at it again. Remember, this is your quote log. This is going to help make the writing process really easy. So, look for a quote that you feel like is going to support your claim about Scout. I picked this one. It's about how Jem isn't self-conscious about his injury. He couldn't care less as long as he could pass or punt the football, right? Now, remember, this reveals about Jem, make sure that you aren't talking about, like, oh, well, this reveals that Jem likes football. You're talking about his characteristics, right? This reveals that Jem is confident, right? He doesn't concern about he's not worried about his looks. He's worried about he's more worried about the sport, his passion, okay? So that's the second part. You're just going to say, okay, what does this reveal about your topic? Now, the next part is, okay, what does this quote reveal about Scout or her relationship to Jem? So what do we learn about Scout from her description of Jem? Well, first we learned she's observant and sensitive to Jem's nature. She really knows him. The other thing that we could say is that she's fond of him. Like, we feel that in her description, right? That she thinks highly of him. She recognizes good things in him. So those are two things that I noticed. I'm going to write them down. Okay. One last tip I want to share with you with these is over here on Canvas. I have the full chapter for you. If you push Control F on your computer, Control F. If you don't remember, ask somebody, but let's see, Control F. Oh, it's Command F on the, okay. So Control F, you can look up words in the document to help you find your quotes. So if I'm doing the Radley house, I might put Radley Place, right? Okay, so Radley Place, and I'm going to look, oh, wow, okay, this is talking a lot about what the house looks like. That would be helpful for me, right? And then I'm not going and reading the whole thing over and over and over again until I find quotes. So use that to help you. Also, copy and paste your quotes so you don't have to type them all out. Just, smarter, not harder, right? Hopefully I'll see you guys on Tuesday. You're awesome. You've got this. Please try to finish this today in class. Bye.